What do you call two birds in love? Tweethearts. Now let's dive into the nitty-gritty of the dating world. We're not just talking about dinner and a movie. Oh no, we're about to go deep, peeling back the layers of those first date conversations. We're going to arm you with 15 questions guaranteed to keep your date fun and exciting. So, you've got your cologne on, your shoes shined, but are you armed with the right questions? Let's find out. So, you're about to go on a date, you've got your game face on, but have you got your game questions ready? Now I know what you're thinking. Questions, really? Isn't that what job interviews are for? Well, think of it as the difference between a pop quiz and a final exam. You want to keep things light, engaging, and spontaneous, not an interrogation. Here's where many men stumble. They either go in guns blazing, firing off questions like an overzealous reporter, or they clam up like a clam at a seafood restaurant, hoping their charming smile will carry the conversation. Spoiler alert, it won't. Remember, a date is not just about impressing her with your bicep curls or your knowledge of 17th century French literature. It's about connection, about finding common ground, and that, my friends, begins with the right questions. Now let's get to the meat and potatoes, the questions. Alright gentlemen, here are the first 5 questions to ask on a date. Question 1. What's the most spontaneous thing you've ever done? Now this is a great opener, it's light, it's fun, and it gives you a glimpse into her adventurous side. If she tells you she once booked a last-minute flight to Bali, you know you're dealing with a free spirit. If her answer is, I once changed my coffee order, well, you might be in for a more laid-back ride. Question 2. What's your favorite book or movie, and why? This is a classic, but it's a classic for a reason. It gives you insight into her tastes and her thought process. Plus, it gives you a chance to bond over shared interests. If she's into horror movies and you are too, you've got yourself a partner for those late-night movie marathons. Question 3. What's the best meal you've ever had? This isn't just about food, gentlemen. It's about experiences, memories, and the senses. It's a question that can transport her back to a happy time. And who doesn't want to associate their date with positive vibes? Moving on to question 4. If you could have dinner with any 3 people, dead or alive, who would they be? This question is a game changer. It tells you about her values, her interests, and the people she admires. If she says Freddie Mercury, Albert Einstein, and my grandma, you know you're dealing with a woman of depth and diversity. And finally, question 5. What's something you're passionate about? This question gets to the heart of who she is. It allows her to share something that she loves and cares about. Whether it's her job, a hobby, or a cause close to her heart, this question lets her shine. So, that's the first round of questions. Now let's go deeper. Alright, you survived the first round. Ready for the next 5? Let's dive in, shall we? Question 6. What's something you've always wanted to try but haven't yet? Now this one is a golden ticket to Adventureland. It's a chance to discover her dreams and aspirations. And who knows? It may even pave the way for a second date. Imagine her face lighting up when you plan a date around that salsa class she's always wanted to try, but never got around to. Moving on to question 7. If you could have dinner with any person, dead or alive, who would it be? This question opens a window into her values and interests. If she picks someone like Marie Curie, you know she has a thing for science. If she picks Leonardo DiCaprio, well, you might have some competition. But hey, at least you know she has good taste. Next up, question 8. What's the best piece of advice you've ever received? This question can reveal a lot about her life philosophy. Plus, it's a great way to get some free wisdom. And remember, gentlemen, wisdom is the one thing that gets better when it's shared. So don't be shy to share your own best advice too. Question 9. What's the most spontaneous thing you've ever done? This one's a bit of a wild card. It's a chance to see her fun, adventurous side. Maybe she once booked a last-minute flight to Paris. Or perhaps she tried out for a reality TV show on a whim. Either way, it's bound to be an interesting story. And finally, question 10. What's something you're proud of, but never get a chance to talk about? This question gives her a chance to shine and share something she's genuinely proud of. It could be a personal achievement, a professional milestone, or even a simple act of kindness. It's a great way to end this round on a positive note. Well done, gentlemen, you're 2/3 of the way there. Let's finish strong. Scene script. Okay, we're in the home stretch. Here are the final 5 questions. Question 11. What's the craziest thing you've ever done? This one's a gem, trust me. It invites her to share a wild story and it gives you a chance to show off your adventurous side. Just remember, this isn't a competition. You're not trying to one-up her, you're trying to connect. Question 12. What's your dream vacation? Now you're not promising to whisk her away to the Maldives next week. But this question opens up a window to her desires. It shows you're interested in her aspirations, plus it's a fun topic. Who doesn't love to dream about sandy beaches or bustling cities? Question 13. If you could have dinner with any 3 people, dead or alive, who would they be? This one's a classic, but it's a classic for a reason. It gives you a glimpse into who she admires, what eras she's fascinated by, and what kind of conversations she values. Question 14. What's something you've always wanted to try but haven't yet? This question is all about future possibilities. It's a chance to discuss shared interests, or maybe even plan a second date. Remember, it's all about building connections. And finally, question 15. What's your idea of a perfect day? This question gives her the chance to paint a picture of her perfect day. And you, my friend, get to see if you fit into that picture. It's not about changing who you are to match her ideal. It's about seeing if your puzzle pieces fit together. These questions are designed to spark engaging conversations, to make her laugh, to make her think, and most importantly, to help you both determine if there's potential for something more. They're not magic, but they're a good start. And there you have it, 15 questions to keep your date fun and exciting. But wait, there's more. So you've got your questions. Now, let's talk about how to use them. Here's the deal, fellas. It's not just about asking the questions. It's about how you ask them. You can't just fire them off like you're interrogating a suspect in a crime drama. This is a date, not a police lineup. So relax, lean back, and let the conversation flow naturally. Now remember, these questions aren't a script. They're more like signposts on a scenic road trip. You've got your map, but don't be afraid to take a detour if you stumble upon an interesting topic. Keep your ears open and listen, really listen. Not just to the words, but to the music behind them. What's she passionate about? What makes her eyes light up? Those are the golden nuggets you're digging for. And when she answers, show interest. Nod, smile, throw in a really or a tell me more about that. And for the love of all things holy, put that phone away. Your Clash of Clans can wait, gentlemen. There's a real-life queen in front of you. Now let's talk responses. When she asks you the same question back, and she will, be honest. Even if the truth is a little embarrassing. Remember, vulnerability is sexy. You forgot your wallet on a date once and had to wash dishes? Hilarious. You cried at the end of The Notebook? Adorable. You still sleep with a teddy bear named Mr. Cuddles? Okay, maybe keep that one to yourself. But in all seriousness, keep it real. Authenticity is attractive. And it's okay to be nervous. It shows you care. Just remember to breathe, gentlemen. Inhale confidence, exhale doubt. You've got this. Don't forget to sprinkle in some humor. A good laugh can break the ice, ease tension, and it's a great way to bond. But remember, it's not a stand-up comedy show. You're looking to make a connection, not a crowd laugh, and above all, be yourself. You're not trying to be the next James Bond or Ryan Gosling, you're you, and that's your superpower. Let your unique personality shine. Be the best version of yourself, and she'll appreciate it. Remember, gentlemen, the key to a successful date is to keep it fun, exciting, and above all, to be yourself. Now go out there and make some magic happen. Like, share, and subscribe now, or watch another of our videos.